Hello and welcome, partners, to the session, Drive Business Momentum with Microsoft 365 Backup. We've also got a sneak peek of V7 today, being backup for Microsoft 365. We're super excited that you joined us today. This is a session that has a bit of everything for every partner of Veeam. My name is Edward Watson. I'm a Senior Product Marketing Manager. I'm joined by a real great lineup today to help you have success really at the end of this year and leading into next. Corinne Bassett, a technologist on the product strategy team. I've got Amanda O'Neill, a senior manager of channel product marketing. And lastly, Camila Belova, a channel marketing rep. So really great folks here today to help you again with your success. And taking a look at the agenda today, we're going to have a sneak peek of V7. We're going to also do a little bit of a demo there. Corinne's going to be doing a nice demo so you can get a technical overview of V7. Then we're going to just be doing some recaps, things like the promo overview, as well as different tools that you can use to really help you with success, and of course a Marketing Center demo. So if you're interested in the tech side, we've got some of that. If you're interested in building your business, we've got some of that. We've got a little bit for everyone. So hopefully a lot of this is helpful today. So first, many of you have seen through Veeam and other events what's coming in V7, but to recap and hopefully what's new for some folks that haven't seen, is we will have a lot of great new features. This is an action-packed new version of V7. So immutable backup copies, that's something that obviously many of our customers have been wanting for a long time. We'll have the Veeam One integration, massive partner opportunity here in terms of getting new customers on board. And we'll have a deeper integration with Veeam Service Provider Console, and we'll have some really great self-service restore portal enhancements as well. So really great feature sets. So let's double click into some of these. So immutable backup copies. So what are we doing here? Why are we doing this? Really, it's all about creating peace of mind that customers are able to have a separate copy of that data, safe from ransomware attacks, that is simply recoverable whenever they need. And this is very differentiated in the market. They can store on practically any object storage repository, Azure Blob, Archive, Amazon S3, even Glacier, and of course a variety of S3 compatible storage partners as well. So really great to be able to finally make these copies of the data for M365 fully immutable. So really good addition there. We've got, of course, the Veeam One integration. At a high level, this is obviously very well known by our customers. Of course, this is integrated with our flagship Veeam Backup and Replication, and now, of course, available with Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365. This gives really full visibility into all the different components of Microsoft 365. Really allows customers to get that proactive management. It's such a great value add. Provides alerts, real great reports to be able to meet compliance needs. So lots of great new capabilities there. And of course, it's not just that. It's not stopping there. You've got the dashboards, the alerting, the intelligent reporting. If you want some data retention visibility. So again, really great initial integration with Veeam One. And then we'll have a deeper integration with the Veeam Service Provider Console. What are we allowing? We're allowing tenants to have much more control. We're also allowing the service provider to have a little more control. They have the control now, service providers, to monitor those backups, generate reports, allow for billing, all right? Leverage new workloads management and monitoring capabilities. Tenants can do a lot of the same thing. They're allowed to take more control now. They're allowed to monitor their own data. They're allowed to specify their own objects to back up. They're now allowed to leverage certain RESTful API endpoints in the system. So lots of really great things which now allow much more autonomy. They don't have to rely on necessarily the service provider as much. And we know that there's many tenants that want a little bit more control than what they have today. So this is really, really great. Allows tenants just a tad bit more control than today in order to really have much more control over their environment. And of course, self-service restore portal. This was something, of course, we released with V6. Great adoption of this, highly requested, right? And now we will have it with Microsoft Teams. We will have support for Teams. So that was one little gap with this solution that we didn't have initially, and now, of course, we'll have that. And also, users can now choose individual restore points as needed, restore SharePoint and OneDrive folders, and service providers as well can allow access to the restore portal via the console as well. So again, high level overview, of course, but hopefully this gives you an idea. This is a very, very exciting launch, and we're very excited for our partners to, of course, build on the success of V6 and, of course, ride the momentum here with V7. So how does this actually look? Well, of course, we have Corinne here, and Corinne's going to go ahead and actually take us through what this actually looks like in the system. Take it away, Corinne.
Thank you, Edward. And it looks like I got control here. So I'm going to get my screen shared and let me know when you can see it.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and get it bigger here and see if can't get that off my screen, so I have some more real estate. So right here is going to be the new console for the Veeam backup for Microsoft 365. Now I have a few jobs set up here across the board to kind of highlight what we're doing. The first of all here is going to be the regular backup copy job, which we actually introduced in the current version. But what's most notable that we have now is going to be what we have is the object lock. And we have that configured here on the storage, which is going to do object level locking on that object storage. And anytime we create a repository off of this object storage, any type of data is going to meet the retention that you've specified on that object storage. So it's going to make these immutable for the period of time that ransomware or malware cannot try to do any type of modification of this data. Insider threats are mitigated in these types of situations. So the way that we're able to do this is on the primary job, we create the backup scope just like we did originally, and then all we need to do is send it to that lock type or repository, and now we have immutable copies of these backups. As Edward mentioned, the other highlighting feature in this release is actually around the addition of Microsoft Teams inside of the self-service portal. Now, this isn't the only feature. We actually got a couple new features inside of the self-service portal, and I'm logged in under my Restore Operator account. And I have if you're familiar with this portal, a couple new changes, which I can change my scope here, which I'm going to change under what we can now do, a Teams restoration process. And as soon as this loads, which I may need here, and then I can actually select a point in time, which this is a brand new feature in this product. So I can go to a previous point in time, I go to this latest point in time, and then I can scope through this entire team, and I'll come down to the files, and then I can go to here and restore a file if I need to. I can restore a post just like I would within the console. We've also added folder level restoration and many other features, enhancements, especially around the speed and side of the self-service portal. Now, the next thing we're going to take a look at is actually going to be Veeam 1, which I'm going to be honest is probably what I'm admittedly the most excited about. Veeam 1 is a very powerful tool that we have within our suite, and what it does is it does monitoring of not just infrastructure components, but really importantly in this situation, your backup servers. And we've integrated the Veeam backup from Microsoft 365. And I have 2 servers added in here. And we're going to take a look at what it's nice to do an overview port of a working server. And then the value you can add here, I actually have a server that I broke, so we can go take a look at some of those alarms and how useful some of those alarms can be. So first of all, I can check a high level my job statuses after I've added it in. I can take a look at each of the individual repositories, how much data is on those repositories, how many users, teams are being stored to those repositories. If I have an on-premises type of repository, it'll tell me if I'm starting to even run out of space. And there's even alarms around those types of spaces. Within the proxies, we can tell whether or not the proxies are being overutilized, what the configuration settings are on these proxies. And if you've ever had to go in and manually right-click on each individual proxy and try to determine what each of the individual configuration settings are on these proxies, this right here is just a life-saving window for time all the way around. The next thing that we'll take a look at is right here, what it looks like if we're having problems. So this is a longer running server that I intentionally went out there and I broke it so that we could see certain objects failing from that environment. And what we can do is come over here and take a look at some of the alarms. Now, some of them are just warning, like telling me that the organization objects may have been skipped. Now, those just means I know I removed them from my organization, but it's letting me know just for that heads up. But what Veeam 1 really adds value is we know our product best. So when we get certain kinds of errors, we know some of the mitigating, the knowledge base articles, the causes, and the resolutions that you can take to try to fix some of these errors. And we code those right into the error messages that procreate throughout Veeam 1 and inside of this client. So whenever you get these types of messages, you can expect those kinds of feedback. And it's not just these alarms. We've added a ton of alarms for Veeam 1 inside of the console, and we'll take a look at some of them here from the alarm section. And we'll take a first look at the server. We've added over 10 alarms in this just the first build. And one of the really interesting ones is unusual job duration. So if you have a job that goes beyond a certain time and threshold, and you can actually configure this to be, if it goes more than 10% of my average, then alert me, let me know something's going on, because it could be that someone's dumped a massive amount of data onto your SharePoint sites and you had no idea. Now you're going to have to worry about maybe the repository planning, you're going to see an unusual bill, or it could be a sign that something's not quite right. Maybe there's a network connectivity slowing down. There's certain things in here that you can use to help diagnose other types of issues in your infrastructure. And just like all of our other types of alarms, you can have all kinds of notifications. You can have actions that happen off of that. So you can have configurations, anything that you can run from a CLI, triggers, and then of course, knowledge base. So we'll let you know what type of remediation, so you can build these into your own continuity plans as well. Now, Veeam 1 has this web interface along with its client. So the web interface is really interesting, and I like to call these my coffee window. And you can configure different coffee windows depending on what you may have. You may have a backup and replication server, and you may have several other servers, and you only care about certain like job runs or infrastructure inventory, and you could have the inventory management like you see right here on the objects tab for each of the different locations around your building. However you want to configure this, it can be very hybrid across that, but it's just a quick look of how everything's running. I can see that there's been some failures, but again, I added in that server from that job that I knew was going to fail, so you could see how quickly I can get from my coffee window, and I can log into anywhere that has access to this machine as a dashboard and an account that I've given either administrator, or we have read-only access to. You can send these reports out to your IT team, your help desk staff, or anyone that you need to log in to take a look at and just say, hey, if you notice something, say something so we can start remediating these and not have an issue. And that's some of the things we have excited about in this version. Edward, if you want to go ahead and take that back.
Yeah, thanks, Corinne. That's awesome. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I should be able to take that back. Or maybe you can give me the right, sorry. Okay. Okay, so great demo, Corinne. Thank you very much for that. And we are now moving from the technology section of this demo to more of the business side. I have noticed a lot of questions come in. We will take those at the end. Keep those questions coming, guys. But we are going to now move from sort of the technical point of this to, again, now the more business side. So we've got Amanda O'Neill here, who is the expert on really helping you with success. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the ball to Amanda O'Neill.
Thanks so much, Edward. Like you said, my name is Amanda O'Neill. Can you guys still see the screen? Because I can't see it on my side.
I don't see it yet.
I'm not, yeah, so I should have the same slides that Edward had up.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my apologies, Amanda. You can go ahead and make me presenter again.
Oh, that's okay. All right. I think you're the presenter now.
Okay.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, you can see my screen?
Yep, I can. And if you just want to give me keyboard and mouse access,
Yep.
or just flip for me, that's fine too.
Yep.
But yeah, sorry about that, guys. But like Edward said, my name is Amanda O'Neill, and I work on the global channel marketing here at Veeam. And what I do is I work very closely with your regional channel team. So your channel managers, your channel marketing managers, and I help them come up with go-to-market things and create promos such as the one on the screen, or tools and resources that will help you guys be successful. So ultimately, we want you guys to be successful, and in this, we want you to be successful in selling Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365. Right now, we have our current version available, which is also very good. So you've seen some of what's coming in V7, but we do have V6 available, and it's still an extremely good product for you guys to sell right now. And one of the things that we have available to encourage your customers to purchase right now and you guys to sell right now is this Everybody Wins offer. And so what it is until the end of the year, when you sell Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365, you are going to get 5% additional margin. And not only that, but your customers will get 15% off MSRP discount. So what that means is there's value in it for everybody. So we're excited about this offer. We launched it in probably about the middle of December. And like I said, it's going to go until the end of the year. But there's really three main reasons to sell this offer and sell it now, right? There's no reason to wait for V7. Like I said, we have a really good, strong product available to sell right now. And one is just huge opportunity for growth. The market has hardly been touched. So there's a few presentations that you've probably seen where we show the market for Microsoft 365. And if you have seen that presentation, it actually shows that only 3% of the addressable market has a Microsoft 365 backup. And that means there's 97% out there for grabs. And so it's a huge opportunity for you guys to grow your business and actually grow your business through cross-selling. So reaching out to your existing Veeam customers and selling Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365. They're already familiar with Veeam. They're already familiar with the reliability of Veeam. They know that Veeam just works, and it's such an easy way to just expand your footprint in with that customer. That was a little into number 2 as well, but then 3, everybody wins with this offer, and that's really why we kind of titled it that, right? So not only will you get additional margin, sometimes we run these offers where you might get additional deal reg margin, or we run a promotion where, you know, maybe you don't get any margin, but we bring in some customer demand by offering an MSRP discount. This one is a little different in that it actually benefits everybody. So I'm actually going to get into an FAQ a little bit later, but what's different about this offer is that we've baked all the discounts into the SKUs. And so there's no need to even register a deal. All you do is use this promotion SKU and you'll get your 5% additional margin, and then your customers will get that 15% off of their MSRP. Next slide, Edward. I don't think I have the opportunity to move forward. We also have one for you hybrid partners out there. I'm not going to dig into a lot of details on this, but we do have an offer available for our VCSP partners. So if you're a full VCSP listening on this call, or if you're a reseller that has a services business and you know you're a hybrid partner and you're also signed up as one of our VCSP partners, this one's for you. Right now, we're actually giving away 3 months free of our Veeam backup from Microsoft 365. There's more information on this on the portal. Your partner managers will also have more information on this. So if this is something you're interested in, please reach out, check it out on the portal. Like I said, this one is for you. All right, so keys to success with Veeam backup from Microsoft 365. So like I said, our goal is to make sure you're successful. And one of the things that I believe brings success is knowledge. And so here are just some of our common FAQs. On the portal, we do have a PDF that actually goes into detail. It has a lot more FAQs, a lot more than this. So anything that you need to know, any questions that you have would be available there. I'm probably going to do several plugs for the portal throughout my few slides that I have here, but it's such a great resource. And if you're not actively going to the portal, I do encourage you to do so. So a few of these questions, I don't have to run through all of them. You see them right here, but they are available on the portal. Excellent. All right, so tools and resources. These are some of the things that we have available now. Like I said, we have a good solid product that you guys can sell now, but we'll also be updating all of these for when V7 comes. So whenever that releases, all of these will be updated with current features, current scenarios, things like that. We want to make sure that we're continuously pushing out updated resources for you guys to sell our most current products. But like I said, right now on the portal, we do have a partner FAQ. There's an FAQ available for the promotion that I just showed. I believe there's even a general FAQ on just Veeam backup for Microsoft 365 as a whole out there. Scenario cards are actually a great resource. They go into different scenarios that you might be coming up against when speaking with your customers. For example, with Veeam backup for Microsoft 365. One scenario could be that IT is unaware of the risks of security threats and data loss dangers facing their Microsoft 365 data, right? And so how do you address that scenario? This scenario card will go into all of that. It's going to tell you keywords to say in that particular scenario. It's going to give you questions to ask in that particular scenario. It's going to give you key selling points in that scenario. So it's a good little like one-pager cheat sheet to print out, put in your cubes, put in your briefcase, whatever you need, so that whenever you're talking to a customer about Veeam backup for Microsoft 365, you have this readily available. And then we also have a one-pager. This one is for the promotion. This is a great ProPartner resource. So what this does is this is something that you can print out, you can email to your customers, letting them know about this offer that we have available. And then we have a PowerPoint slide, which is the same exact thing. So we know that Veeam is just a small portion of what you sell. And so what you can do is insert this slide into your presentations that you're already giving to your customers and just let them know about this offer. And then in just a few minutes, we're actually going to get into a Marketing Center demo. But for this offer, we do have a campaign available on Marketing Center. And if you're not using Marketing Center, you are missing out, and I encourage you to go on out there. And like I said, we do have a demo for that coming up right after my part, but it's an easy way for you to do marketing through Veeam. So you can access it directly through the portal. You can run full campaigns, drip campaigns, email campaigns. I mean, it's just a great resource for all of your marketing needs. Next slide. All right, and last but not least, we have a new lead list available for you guys. I think this is probably my favorite slide out of all of the ones that I've presented because it, in my opinion, the coolest resource that we have for this particular promotion, and it's a lead list. So Q4 is here, right? And you guys need to focus on selling. And, you know, so many times you're trying to come up with lead lists and the task can be so tedious, but with this promotion, we've already done it for you. You guys don't need to do it. You guys can focus on selling. And so what you do is you go on out to the promotions page, and we'll link it in this presentation or in a follow-up email so you can go directly to it. But you click a button, it's in the yellow right here, and you just click that, and a full customized lead list will actually be downloaded immediately for you. So what we did is we took all of your current Veeam customers who would be eligible for this promotion and basically bundled it all up into a PowerPoint. And then once you click that download list, you have a list of all the accounts that you have sold Veeam to before that can actually take advantage of this offer. Such an easy lead list, such a cool feature. And if you haven't checked it out, I highly encourage you to do so. And then with that, I believe that's all that I had. So I'm actually going to pass it over to Camilla, and she is going to give you a demo into Marketing Center. Like I said, if you are not using Marketing Center, you're missing out, and you are going to find out why right now. So Camilla, I'm actually going to give you presenter rights.
Thank you, Amanda.
There you go.
Okay, I hope you can all see my screen right now. So yeah, right now we want to show you some marketing automation tools and ready-made content that we provide you with to help you commercialize Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365. Such resources can be found in the Veeam Marketing Center. This platform is one of the benefits of ProPartner Network that was created for you, our partners, in order to provide you with different digital marketing tactics and help you to grow your Veeam business. So in order to access the Marketing Center and, of course, promo materials regarding Microsoft 365, you can click on Marketing right here on ProPartner Portal, and then go directly to Veeam Marketing Center. Then you will find yourself on the homepage. Basically, Marketing Center is your one-stop shop for co-marketing with Veeam. Here you can arm yourself with free marketing and sales tools, such as automated social media campaigns, email campaigns, different content for websites like content syndication pages, landing pages, so on and so forth. So if your goal is to generate more leads and win more Microsoft 365 customers, Veeam Marketing Center is the fastest and easiest way to start promoting and selling. On the homepage, there is a section which is called Set Up Your Account, which allows you to upload your company logo, your company name, company website link, company contact details. So basically the main information. And in this case, the platform will be able to co-brand the resources with all this information. So you will not need to do it manually. You will get already co-branded materials. To access the resources, you need to click on campaigns in the green menu. Here, the content is divided by product or by topic. And of course, as you can see, we have a special section for Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365 right here. In this section, we will see different campaigns related to the product Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365. We have several product-focused campaigns, especially designed for our service provider partners and for our reseller partners. We also have a special online event kit that can help you to create, organize, and promote the webinar regarding Microsoft 365. And last but not least, we have a special campaign designed to help you deliver the promo information to your customers. So the promo that Amanda mentioned before, of course, which can help your customers to save 15%. And this campaign is available in English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, and Turkish languages. We try to localize as much content as we can. So most of the campaigns that you can see on the screen are localized, not only this one, of course. If we go inside the campaign, you'll see different tactics that can help you commercialize the promo and the products through different channels. Email campaigns, banners with landing pages, as well as social media campaigns. So basically you have here all the assets to inform your customers about 15% discount available. In the email section, we will see the e-card that you could use. I will now show you the preview of the e-card. So all the e-cards in the Marketing Center are co-branded. Your company logo will appear right here as soon as you will set up your account, and your company information will be available in the signature. You can customize the text inside the email body to adjust it to your business needs. And there is, of course, a CTA button, which will lead to a landing page designed to generate leads. To activate this campaign, you can just click on the button, customize and send. In this case, the platform will perform as an email automation tool, allowing you to send up to 20,000 emails per day. So basically, you can just download the lead list from the ProPartner Portal and then quickly launch an email campaign to your customers with the help of the Marketing Center here. And now I would show you social media campaigns as well, since you might also want to promote Microsoft 365 through social media. We have campaigns for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, because with these three platforms, we have automated integration. It means that you can just schedule posts for a particular date and time, and then Marketing Center will automatically post it. I will take LinkedIn campaign as an example. So we are now seeing the preview. The campaign includes normally several posts. They're all different a bit from the content perspective. And of course, all of them are designed for lead generation as well. As you can see, there is a link inserted to the post. The link will lead your followers to the landing page where they can complete the lead generation form, and you will get a notification that you got a new lead and you need to contact this person. To activate the campaign, you just click on the button, activate a campaign. And after that, the platform will allow you to customize the text of the post, to choose a special schedule for all the posts, and they will be all posted automatically. And last but not least, I also wanted to show you the banners, which are available for promoting Microsoft 365 backup campaign. So we have banners for email signatures and for websites. Both banners can be connected to a landing page, and both banners can be co-branded with your company logo. So in order to download the banner and then host the landing page on your website, you can click on Customize and Download. And after that, you will see yourself on this kind of page where you have the download button with several options available for downloading. So you can download whether just an image if you need it, or you can also download the landing page. And as I already said, in this case, you can host the landing page on your website. You can connect the lead generation form with your own CRM system and generate Microsoft 365 leads on your site as well. Let me also show you the landing page. So all the landing pages in the Marketing Center are co-branded. Your company logo will appear right here. You also have here some information about whether the product, if it's a product campaign, or like right now, it is an information about the promotion. This landing page is connected to all the assets that I have shown you before, meaning to the email campaign, to social media posts, and to the banners. That means that all the tactics in the Marketing Center are designed for lead generation. So if you'd like to start offering Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365 with a 15% discount as soon as possible, feel free to enter the Veeam Marketing Center and use our ready-made promo campaign. And of course, if you have any questions regarding the Veeam Marketing Center usage, feel free to contact our special team that can help you and guide you through the platform. Again, on ProPartner Portal, you have Marketing tab and then Marketing Concierge. Marketing Concierge is the team that can help you with navigating Marketing Center platform. Marketing Concierges can give you a lot of different details about the platform usage. They can help you set up a campaign together with you on a call. They can answer all your questions regarding the Veeam Marketing Center and the campaigns and content available. So feel free to go to this page, schedule a call with your regional marketing concierge, and start commercializing Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365. Thanks, everyone. Edward,
Excellent.
do you want to?
Yeah. Excellent demo there, Camilla. And, you know, we have so many partners that are already leveraging this promo very successfully. So if you're not leveraging the promo, again, Amanda and Camilla showed you some excellent tools to start using that right away. Okay, so we've got a quick wrap up here, and then we're going to address some questions. But with that, I believe, is this yours, Amanda, this final wrap up here?
Yeah, I can take it.
Sure.
So what's next, right? What do you guys do after this? There are three main things that I believe will basically get you to a point where you would consider it being successful with Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365. And the first one is download your lead list. So that lead list I talked about, download that, start calling on those leads, start to get in some Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365 opportunities, start offering them the promotion that's available. And then since 1 and 2, number 3, reach out to your partner manager with any questions. So if you have any questions about the promotion, if you have any questions about what's coming in V7 or features that are available today with V6, reach out to your partner managers. That's what they're there for. They're there to support you. They're there to help you. And their job is to ensure that you are successful in selling Veeam. And if I could add a point number 4, reach out to Camilla or your Marketing Center concierge representative and start using Marketing Center today. Start actually promoting the promotion that we have available, promoting Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365 with tons of marketing resources available in that platform for you guys. And so with that, Edward, did you have anything to add to that? If not, I think we can probably go to questions.
Yeah, no, I think you summarized it perfect, Amanda. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a few questions here. So we got a few different technical questions, which I think hopefully Corinne can address here, but some of them is around these new V7 capabilities. So is the backup copy to immutability storage comparable with the backup copy jobs in Veeam Backup and Replication? Thoughts on that, Corinne?
Yeah, so we built it around the same technology and the same greatness that is offered in backup and replication in that sense.
Okay, another one is kind of a little more around service providers. Does the immutable lock work when using object storage provided by a service provider via Cloud Connect?
It does not at this time.
Okay. Is it possible to perform full, not only object, SharePoint, or team site restores from the Veeam self-service restore portal?
So we did allow for folder level, which was the option we didn't have before. All those other options were available in previous versions.
Okay. And then this one's around throttling. Can V7 also detect throttling the app registration of the tenant you are backing up? Right now, I have to enter the logs and actually search for timeouts throttling messages.
So that's actually a really interesting conversation. Is going to be a huge change going forward because Microsoft is deprecating that method of throttling for any type of organization backup that's using the ISV APIs, which just means we're doing the service provider methods that are approved through Microsoft. They've done a huge developmental overhaul on the back end, and I would wait to see kind of how we're developing to work that out better overall than trying to go down the rabbit hole of working with that, going into logs, figuring out when those are timing out, because there's better methods coming down the line for us.
Yep. Also, I'm getting a lot of questions, guys. A lot of you asked, will we be able to get a recording or will we receive the session? Yes, you absolutely will be receiving this presentation very soon, shortly after this. In terms of Veeam 1, VB365, what's the bundling look like on that? Is it a new version of Veeam 1? So essentially, the initial release will not be any kind of well, of course, there will be a new version of Veeam 1, coming with possibly with V12. That's ultimately where the new version of Veeam 1 comes with to allow for this integration, right? But in terms of bundling, this will not, as of right now, be any kind of special bundling with VB365 as of right now. Let's see. I think that's pretty much all the questions we had. I think I'm going to do a quick roundtable closing here. Closing thoughts, Corinne?
No, I'm super excited about all of the features coming down the line. Veeam 1 is something that I think solves pretty much every question I've ever had out in the field of what about monitoring? And this takes monitoring and we take it to the next level and we're like, what about remediation actions now? Let's have those conversations. And professional services that you get to add on top of that, it adds a huge value to this product.
Absolutely. Amanda, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I'm really excited about the features that we have coming in V7. I'm most excited about the opportunities. So there's huge opportunity for growth with Microsoft 365. Like I said, there's a huge addressable market that has not been penetrated yet. And I really hope that the tools and resources and the promotion that we have available helps you guys, start to attack some of those customers that could leverage Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365 and help you with your upsell cross-sell goals.
Okay. Any closing thoughts for you, Camilla?
No, thank you. I think we're all good, and yeah, just contact me, guys, if you have any questions regarding the platform. If you need any help, I'll be happy to. So yeah.
Okay, and before we close, I should mention that V7, I should talk a little bit about timing real quick before we part ways. V7, of course, will be available Q1 of next year. So definitely start riding the momentum of the promo if you're not already, to close the year strong and gear up for V7 in Q1. So with that, it's been a great pleasure to talk to you all today. And again, please reach out to your partner manager if you have any questions, and let's end the year as strong as we can. Have a great rest of the day, everyone.
Hi, guys.